Hi guys, this is Rusty 78609. I'm just leaving High Chaparral RV sales in Burnet, Texas. I didn't do any videos of RVs here, but they have a great service department here. They're the people that install my Max Air vent fan, and they did an excellent job and charged me $100, and I remembered that. So now I'm going to replace the air conditioner in my Coachmen Clipper Cadet 16-foot RV, and I talked to, I'll give you the story on this, you'll love this. You know, everybody's always excited about how good, or the salesman always tells the customers how great the warranties are on RVs. Well, there is no warranty on the RV. It's all individual warranties by the people that made the product. So anyway, I called the dealership that I bought the RV from, the 16-foot Coachmen Clipper Cadet. I bought it in October, so it's still covered under warranty because it's less than a year. Everything's covered for at least a year. Anyway, so I called the service department, and the service guy told him what the situation was. The Danby 5000 BTU air conditioner was making some crazy noises, and he said, well, you know, he said that's just a old cheap window unit. I said, look, man, I don't care what it is. I got a problem and I want to get it fixed. He said, well, he said, best thing to do, he said, would be to call Coachmen, and they'll cover it with warranty, and you know, they may just ship you another air conditioner. Anyway, he kind of brushed me off, actually. So he gave me the number for Coachmen. So I called the 800 number for Coachmen. I get a guy on the phone and explain the situation. He said, well, that's all very interesting, but we don't do that. We don't handle that. I said, who does? He said, Viking builds Coachmen Clipper Cadets. Okay. I said, that's fine. What is their number? So he gave me the 800 number for Viking. I called the Viking number he gave me. I got a lady on the phone. She said that she had only been in that position for 2 days. I gave her all the information. I gave her the VIN number or whatever it is for whatever the number is she asked me for on the travel trailer. Said, yeah, it's covered. We'll take care of it. I'll call you back tomorrow, which is today. And sure enough, I did get a call back today, but it wasn't from her. It was from another girl and a lady that's been with them for years. And she said, and at least they were flexible, because she said, well, we can do several things. We can ship you another air conditioner, but that's going to take 2 or 3 weeks because we don't have any in stock. I said, well, I really don't want another Danby, and because this one is just not a very good unit. She said, well, then what we can do is you can take it to the dealership, and they'll replace it. You can take an air conditioner there and let them put it in, and we'll reimburse you up to $400. Well, when she said reimburse you up to $400, I thought, you're going to reimburse me up to $400 on this particular deal, so why don't I do this? I said, there's another place that does RV repairs much closer to my home in Burnet, Texas. She said, well, we don't care. We're just going to reimburse the dealer the same thing, up to $400. That'll cover the cost of the air conditioner and the labor to install it. And she said, also, whenever you take it to the dealership, be sure and tell them to add a drain. I said, what do you mean add a drain? She said, well, that unit doesn't have a drain for the water. I said, well, you're kidding me. She said, no. I said, well, that's great. I said, well, where's the water go? She said, well, eventually it'll go out on the floor. I thought, well, now there's a deal. That's an engineering feat that I've never heard of. So she said, they've had some problems with it, blah, blah, blah. So make a short story even longer. She said they need to add some kind of little hose. They know how to do it or what to do. But I told her that I was going to take it to this little place and burn it. She said, well, just keep your invoices, and then I'll send you an email, and then you can respond to that email and attach those invoices, and then we're good to go. I said, what do you mean? She said, well, then, then we'll, once we get the invoices from you for the cost of the air conditioner and the cost of the replacement, then we'll reimburse you up to $400. And I thought, well, okay, so that'll cover the cost of the air conditioner. And I just talked to the people at Chaparral RV, and they told me that, yeah, that would more than cover the cost of replacing it, because they said it shouldn't take more than an hour to take that air conditioner out and put the other one in. And I'm sure it won't. If you know what you're doing, the question is, do they know what? Have they ever done it before? No. But it doesn't look like it's that hard. But be that as it may, I just wanted to give you a heads up on these RV warranties. It's kind of a workaround. Sometimes they'll reimburse you for your expenses. So just be aware of that. So you could work a deal with them where you do the repair yourself. Buy the parts and so forth and do it yourself, and keep copies of the receipts and send it to them or the person who made that particular product, and get reimbursed as opposed to taking it to the dealership if it's a small item. Now, if it's a big item that you can't fool with, well, don't worry about that. I mean, I understand that you got to go to the dealership for that. However, for smaller projects, bear in mind that you can, or it appears that you will be able to get reimbursed. Just send them the invoices. So that's a good deal to know, and I just thought I'd pass that along to you, because what I'm doing now, I found an air conditioner on the internet yesterday. It's a Frigidaire unit that's it has to fit that spot. Okay, it has to fit that spot, and that spot is 16 inches wide, 12 inches high. Now, as far as the depth, we've got some flexibility there. In other words, it can stick a little more out the front. That doesn't cause a problem. So, but I've got a space 16 inches wide, 12 inches deep, and that I need to fit an air conditioner into. And so I've looked on the internet, and if any of you guys have one that's those dimensions, let me know how that air conditioner works, because that's the size I have to work with, and I want to get the best air conditioner I can, because I live in a hot part of the USA, in central Texas, USA, and 100-degree temperature and 50-degree humidity is not that unusual. Where I live, the humidity usually doesn't get much above 30%, in that range, so it's not that bad. But the limitation I have is the space where the window unit goes in my 16-foot Coachman Clipper Cadet, because I don't want to be cutting a bigger hole on the outside, because you just create a lot of problems. In the same way on the inside, not only does it create a mess, it looks like somebody stuck in there, and I don't want to do that in a brand new unit. So anyway, that's my project for the day, is to see if I can find another good 5,000 BTU air conditioner, or if I could get a 6,000 BTU air conditioner that would fit in that slot, again 16 inches wide, 12 inches deep or tall, then we're good, because again, the length doesn't make any difference, because it can just stick a little. If it stuck out another inch into the inside of the RV, that's not a problem at all. It can't stick out any further on the outside, because they've got that all sealed up and about 30 screws there, so that would have to stay the same. But as far as sticking out on the inside, not an issue at all. So yeah, so if any of you have an air conditioner that is those exact dimensions, let me know, because I will be looking for one. I've got an appointment to have it installed. I believe it's on Wednesday next week at 9 a.m. so I need to have it by then. So I need to get on the ball today, and if I need to order one, is to get it done. So I'll post this video here later on this morning, and maybe in the next day, tomorrow, and well, let's see, if I ordered it on Saturday, I might get it. If I had to order it, I might get it in time, or I can change the appointment if it's if I need to. It's not like it's carved in stone, and this is a small business. They're not stacked up with work. I'm sure I can still get it done next week, but I want to get it done as soon as possible because I don't want that water that's gathering. Right now they have a little pan under the air conditioner that catches the water, and I don't know if the pan is full or where it is, or you can't see it. You can see the pan, but you can't see in it. There's just no space, and you can't move. You can't. It's not like you can pull the RV out real easily to look. I mean, it is wedged in there, and I don't want to pull it out, and then I can't get it back in. So we'll let the repair people work with that because they have the tools and they're younger and a little more energetic, I guess, than I am. But anyway, I'm on my way to Marble Falls right now. I got to do my walking. It's about 9 o'clock this morning, Thursday morning. Temperature right now is 80 degrees, and so it's warming up already. But the mornings are nice. The mornings are around 70 degrees. And it's after midnight, it drops down to 75 or in that range, and then all the way down to 70 in the daylight. Daylight's always the coolest time anywhere in the world. So, or sunrise, right at sunrise. But having said that, guys, it's the adventure continues. Life never stops till you do. You know what I mean? When your lights go out, well, then it's over. But in the interim, you've got to keep moving. Adapt. I could get by with the air conditioner I've got, but I know it's a problem. And face it. It ain't going away, and it ain't going to heal. It ain't going to get better. You can sit there and look at it and jump up and down and run around the RV and look in the windows, and nothing changed. You got to do it. And I know that, and I've learned that from experience. But this is the first time this RV has been in the Texas heat at this level, and it keeps up. The air conditioner keeps it right now about 78 degrees, but it's the compressor's running all the time. It's not bad. It doesn't use hardly any energy anyway. It's like a 12 energy efficiency ratio or whatever they call it rating, and so it's even though the compressor's running, it's still not using hardly any energy. So it's not a big issue, and it's not noisy, or it's not that, well, it's noisy in the sense that it makes some strange noises. If it was a consistent noise, like the fan blowing or running, then I can deal with that. But every now and then it makes these weird noises. It's kind of, there's a little squeaking noise, and then there's a little twerping noise, and and it'll stop, and then it comes back, and it's that intermittent stuff that kind of gets you. Particularly me, I'm a light sleeper, and at night I hear the bird chirping like that, and I think, what the hell is that? And then I hear that squeak, squeak, squeak. Enough said. This could have been a very short video, but I filled it with a lot of crap, didn't I? But be that as it may, the point of the video is RV warranties are what they are. It's products. You've got product warranties. That's all you've got. Can you take it back to the dealership? Certainly. But I can take my RV to this small town dealership in Burnett, Texas, the Chaparral RV, and pull in there at 9 o'clock. I don't even have to unhook the RV. I pull in there. They tell me where they want me to park or back it in. I can back it in under the cover they have, and they do the work, and that takes about an hour, and then I'm out. Now, if I go to Crestview or any other large dealership where they have a huge service department, the way it works is you pull in to a parking lot, you unhook your RV, and then you go park your vehicle. Then you go inside, and then somebody with a tractor-looking thing goes around and hooks up to your RV, tows it around to a place at the dealership, and puts it inside. And then depending on when they have a technician free, then that technician will come and work on your RV. And it may sit there. You may sit there. Well, every time I've ever been to the dealer with my RV, I've been there twice. It's all day. I usually get there at 9 o'clock in the morning and leave at 3 in the afternoon. It's bad, isn't it? But having said that, just wanted to give you a heads up. But from Central Texas, this is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. This is Highway 281, Texas, USA. You'll buy anything your little heart desires, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of my video. I certainly appreciate it. It doesn't cost you a dime. Some of you are and some of you have, and I do appreciate that sincerely. Thank you very much. What else? Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, you know, all that stuff. I've done my stretches, haven't done my walking yet, fixing to do that. You know, take deep breaths, breathe in, hold it for a few seconds, breathe out slowly. That relieves stress. Relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, so that's good for you. What else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head, because it's your head. Let good stuff in. And with that said, adios amigos, bye-bye.